Hi Flosstube, it's Stitching Joanne here on the 22nd of April 2018 with Flosstube number 82. So I've not made a video for ages, since the 31st of January, and that's because I just didn't feel like it. No, I did make one on Mother's Day, but it didn't save and I was so annoyed. I didn't redo it. So I've got a billion things to show you. In my last video I showed you that I'd finished my DMC country calendar and I did a canvas finish. So I gave it to my mum on Mother's Day, and so I don't have it, so I can't show you. So here are a bunch of pictures. So that was like an FFO. The next thing I had was a finish. I finished Christmas Kittens. Here's Christmas Kittens. They're so adorable. So I did the middle one first, then the black and white one, and then I did the grey one here, because it was my closest to a finish and I wanted to earn some Stitch from Stash credits. So there he is. It's got these like little stars as well, but you can't see them very well. So stars, I think it's supposed to be like snow. So that's that, and that's Christmas Kittens by Heritage Crafts, which is a kit. Okay, so another thing I was working on, I've been stitching monogamously on Fairy Moon. So last time I'd done her hair, this purple sash thing, and some of the veiny bits in the wings. And now it is misbehaving. I have this much. So did all the wings, including this little offshooty bit, which is actually, like on the chart, it's a separate square at the bottom that you have to like stick onto the end. And I did that bit, and then I started using I thought I got the colours that were left, so it's just mainly just a dress really, and tried to, because I want to stitch the white last, I put them in colour order, like the darkest colour first. So I've been working on these like dark green bits, which is shading. These little shady bits. But I haven't worked on it for ages. But it's the Milton Keynes retreat this coming weekend. So that's what I'll be working on with Tina. She's trying to catch up with me, I think, but I know she's been working on loads of other things as well. Lindsay, she's finished hers on black and it looks amazing. What do we have here? So in my last video I showed you my campsite cardigan, and it only had, so the body was done and it had half of one sleeve, but now I've finished it and I've been wearing it for work, which is why it's got crumply sleeve things. So obviously I finished the sleeve, and I did a tubular bind off. I don't know if you can tell. The problem with the tubular bind off on a 2x2 rib is that you have to convert it into 1x1 rib first, and it causes the rib bits to like stretch open. If you can see what I mean. No, whatever. That's alright. And then I had to pick up all the way around to do this rib edging, which goes all around the neck and whatever, which also used a tubular bind off, which you have to do with a needle and thread, so it took me ages. But I'll insert some pictures here of me with it on. The next thing is I've been accepted as a product reviewer for Minerva Crafts. Tina got me onto that. So they send you an email with like a bunch of products, and you just email back saying which ones you're interested in, and then they send it you for free, and then you have to make something, and then you have to do like a blog post about it with photos. So I chose to review King Cole, a yarn. It was King Cole Calypso double knit. I thought, because you've only got 4 to 6 weeks from them sending you the product to you submitting your blog post, so I thought, what can I do that's quick? So I did this summery tank top thing. It's called Layout by Barocco. It's free on their website, and so it's got this halter neck type neckline thingy, and it's got pleats. I've never knitted pleats before, so that was fun. It's the same on the back and the front. However, I've accidentally made the back too long and knit the front how it should be, but that's really handy actually, because now I know which is the back and which is the front. Yeah, it's not got any like ribbing or anything. You knit in the round up to where you break for the arms, and then you knit the front or the back separately, and then obviously they're joined with this neckband. So they've said my blog post will go up on 22nd of June if you want to put it in your diary. But I did, like, we got my phone out and we went down the garden, got like a communal garden, and did a little photo shoot, so I will insert those pictures here. I did actually find it quite difficult because I wasn't sure whether I liked the pattern, and it was a bit difficult to follow, but which is why I did the back too long. Anyway, so they contacted me again with a bunch of products they wanted reviewing, and I chose the Sublime Stitching embroidery transfers. So when you pick the product, you can like choose which design you get, because they've got these and they've got like retro stuff and Christmas stuff and gardening things. I chose the flowers because I thought they would be, you can use them on more things. Although if I chose again, I might have chosen the Christmas ones and made a stocking, like a Christmas stocking. So anyway, I chose these, and what I've decided to do is to make a project bag. I was toying between cushion or project bag. I thought project bag, like, because a cushion, it would just be a bit random for me to have one embroidered cushion, so project bag. So I had some cotton, and I did my first go at tea dyeing, and I think it looks amazing. Check it out. Now the way I did this, I got a glass like casserole dish and put 10 tea bags, just like dead cheapo tea bags in it, with about an inch of boiling water, and left it there for 10 minutes and like stirred it around a little bit. And then I took the tea bags out, and then I got the fabric, like, I've pre-washed the fabric in just like laundry detergent in the sink, washed it, and then rinsed it, and then I laid it out flat and sort of smushed it together till it would fit inside the dish, and then I put it in the dish and left it there, I think, for 20 minutes, and then I just pulled it out, squeezed it, and tipped the tea away, and laid it on an old tea towel, and then dried it with the hairdryer, because I thought I looked up the baste and bake method that Vonna has on her Twisted Stitcher website, blog site, and the reason it works is because you are because you're drying it before you're rinsing it. So I thought, if I wash this whilst it's wet, or like with any stain, if you wash a stain when it's still wet, when it's still fresh, it will come out better. So anyway, so I dried it, and then I ironed it, and then I washed it just in cold to warm water, and then dried it and ironed it again. I think it came out awesome. It's just, like I say, it's just cotton fabric, so it's not embroidery fabric. And then I picked a couple of the transfers, so I picked the 2 big flowers so far and ironed them on, like so. So to place them, I also ironed interfacing on the back of this. I've done the little seam allowance just so I knew where to position them. I've folded it and whatever. So yeah, ironed those on approximately 2 centimeters from the bottom, and then, as you can see, I've started embroidering them. I've done the satin stitch for the leaves in a sage green colour, and then That took me about 2 days, or 2 sessions, whatever. And then last night I did a load of French knots in here and split stitch around the edge of the flowers. So the plan was to satin stitch, obviously in that shape, and then a different colour in the middle bit and a different colour in the other middle bit. But now I've done the satin stitch, I think it looks really nice. So I don't know whether to fill it in now or just do the 3 different colours of satin stitch for those. The leaves aren't finished either. I need to obviously do the middle bit and these sticky out bits, the veins. So yeah, I'm going for kind of like a primitive look. So the colours I'm using, I'm stash busting, so they are from my Anchor Threads collection, plus like ones you get on front of magazines that aren't any brand. So like the green is this brand. Hachette in sage green. But these are like the colours, which you can't really see because the lighting is bad. I don't have a white thing. So yeah, I looked at like Plum Street samplers and Blackbird designs, like on Patchwork Rabbit or whatever, and looked what colour themes they use and tried to match that. So they're like dusty pastel colours. So that's that. So yeah, this is what I'm working on at the minute. Oh, I also bought this lacy zip to put on it with this nice little brass dangly doodah, because this sews on the outside, so I thought it would give it like an extra little vintagey look. Plus, it might be easier to sew on. But yeah, that's off eBay in the colour Ecru. And it goes really nice, look. Anyway, enough about that. The quilt, I don't know if you remember it, it's like blue and white chevron. I finished quilting that. I've just been stitching in the ditch. So did that and it was knackering. So now I've just got to work out what I want to do with the edges, because I was just going to get the sheet that's on the underneath and just make like a binding from that, just fold it over and sew it on. But I'm not sure whether I want it. I feel like it needs to be padded, so like I need to cut the smushy bit. I'd say batting, but it's not, it's actually a duvet. Cut it and then fold it over, and then I don't know, maybe I should use blue stitching or something because it looks a bit boring because it's just white. Anyway, and I also cast on the Indian paintbrush 2. It's a shawl and I just need to go and get it. We've moved. So this is the Indian paintbrush by Selena Miskin of Wayfaring Yarns Designs. And I had to start it a few times. I had to message the designer and stuff because I was confused. But well, that's the back. Ignore all these white bits. These are lifelines. So this is what I have so far. It looks a bit funny, but never mind. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see the beads. Great. No, that's even worse. It's got beads in, these beads, which you attach with the tiny weeny crochet hook. So that'll be the next knitting thing that I'm working on. Because I'd started this a few days before I was accepted for the yarn for Minerva Crafts. So, purchases. Or just items I have. So, I got this book from the charity shop, Designer Needlepoint, 25 exclusive designs from the Royal School of Needlework, Kath Fassett and Susan Duckworth. Edited by Hugh Ehrman. Sorry, I keep knocking the table. It's got a bunch of pillows in it. So it's needlework, but you can do it in cross stitch, except does it tell you what colours to use? I've not checked if the colours in here correlate with DMC. I don't think they do. So these are like old-fashioned style cushions. Ooh. There's some more here. I do like these bird ones. And they're charted like this, just colour. Around butterfly type things. Don't want to bore you too much. Beach ones. Some people might like this one. So anyway, that's Designer Needlepoint. Because obviously Liz Kate going out of business, I had to get my two favourites, which are my to-do list, because this is so me, like I have anxiety, so this, please remember this on a daily basis, and likewise Promise Me. So I love those. Got them from so and so on the day. I'm trying to think, it was pretty much, yeah, it was the same day they announced that they were going to retire, because I know websites were all running out of things, but I got these alright. But let me just turn it around. From the charity shop yesterday, I got Bent Creek the brown dog for 49p. It uses Weeks Dye Works, Crescent Colours and Sample Threads, I think, but that ain't gonna happen. And Brooks Books, number 6 of the 12 heirloom bride's tree ornaments, fruit basket, plenty something. Adorable. That was 49p as well, couldn't believe it. They had a Victoria sampler as well, and it was 99p. So I was walking around the shop with it to buy it, and then I just thought, like, I knew I wasn't going to stitch it, but I thought maybe I could sell it. But I thought, it wasn't a very nice one, so. They also had, is it Whispered by the Wind? But it was a dead simple, like, religious one. I thought, well, like, people in the UK aren't very religious. No offence if you are religious in the UK. Okay, I also have Marie Barber, A Stolen Moment from eBay, which was super pretty. And I have A Quaker Christmas by Bygone Stitches. I think this uses Crescent Colours, but no. And then I got 2 Prairie Schoolers, 103 Blackwork Angels, and 109 Starry Night. They are adorable. What else do we have? Oh, I'll do this first. So it was my birthday on the 12th, and I got some stitchy stuff. I also got so many gift vouchers. I've got £20 to spend on so and so, and £25 to spend on Etsy. So there's loads more stitching stuff to come, unless I spend it on like fabric or something. So this is a birthday present that I bought myself and made my boyfriend buy it off me and wrap it up for me for my birthday, because I didn't want to ruin my stitch from stash. So I couldn't buy it myself, as it were. So this is the Gracious Era, the Gold Collection, Dimensions. I've always loved this. So it's got, is it Ada? 16 count Dove Grey Ada. But look, it was this much, but I got it for £20, so that's why I had to get it. And then convince Richard to buy it off me for my birthday. That's that. Then for my birthday, Richard got me a Mill Hill blue pansy butterfly, which is so gorgeous. Got loads of beads in and like bigger charmy treasure things, and loads of beautiful colours. Oh, it's a magnet one, like a fridge magnet. So that's my second ever Mill Hill kit. In other news, for my birthday I got this dressmaking pattern. It's the Bettine dress by Tilly and the Buttons, and I want to make the pocket version in this fabric. It's chambray, which is like, it's like denim, but it's a lighter weight cotton. So I need to work out how much of that I need to buy, because the pattern says either 2 or 3 meters, but I've cut the pattern out and laid it on just some other fabric I had, and I think I only need 1.5 meters, so gotta like work all that out. So that's exciting. And also 20 to make paper cuts, because at the beginning of February I bought a bunch of stuff and did a load of paper cutting. So I've made like loads of cards, and just a paper cut where you print it off the internet. With this is like got them in, you cut them out in the book, so I thought that'll save me having to decide like what paper I want and what else. So I'm just going to cut them out of the book, I think, although it's quite thick. I'll scan them in first in case in case I want to do them again. Yeah, if I can find pictures of my paper cuts, I'll put them in here. So as you know, I'm doing Stitch from Stash, and at the end of February my Stitch from Stash was minus £88.40, and at the end of March it was minus £71.90. So we're working, I've got to earn £71.90 from somewhere, because I bought the gift of stitching. Yeah, I've been watching videos. I've not been so behind on videos, which I say every video, but I've got a list of 10 that I watch. I go on my subscriptions, and if they've made a video I'll watch it and then I'll go back. But I'm trying to watch all of Bendy Stitchy, Michelle's videos, and there's like 80 something, probably as many videos as I've made. So I watched a load from the beginning, and then I started watching the recent ones, so I still need to fill in that gap. But I'm like behind with like really good people like Dina and other people that are really good. Crafty Kim, A to Z, Needleworker. I swear I've only ever watched 2 of Priscilla and Chelsea's videos, so like, I'm way behind on them. And Pam and Steph, not watched their videos for ages, because I stopped on August the 5th was the last video I'd watched from a later list. So basically, if you've made a video since then and you're not at the beginning of the alphabet, I haven't seen it, unless you're in my top 10. So I hope to God this is going to save, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to get like a camcorder or something. Okay, so thanks for watching, and keep making videos, but not too often. And I'll see you next time.